Hello everyone and welcome to another video from the Lancashire Explorer. This is more like a series exploring the Wharfedale Line. We'll be taking a look at individual stations along the line which runs from Ilkley through to Bradford Foster Square. So today we'll be starting at Ilkley Station, which was opened in August 1865 as the western terminus of the Otley and Ilkley Joint Railway. The station buildings were designed by Chief Architect to the Midland Railway John Holloway Sanders. This railway offered two alternative routes to Leeds, either via Otley and the Leeds Northern NER line through Edinley or via Guiseley, and the former Leeds Bradford Railway along the Aire Valley. The Midland subsequently built a branch from the latter route to Shipley in 1876 to provide a direct line from the town to Bradford Foster Square. A milepost on the former platform 4 indicated that the station was 211.25 miles from London St Pancras. A further extension of the line opened in 1888 to Skipton via Addingham, Bolton Abbey and Embsay, which saw the station assume the status of a junction. Terminating trains only used the bay platform number 1, as a lack of a facing crossover on the approach lines meant that platform 2 was not available as a terminating road. Platform 2 was only available as a departure road for trains that were first drawn back towards Ben Ridding and then shunted back into the bay. A carriage storage siding was originally provided between platforms 1 and 2, explaining the wide gap between the current lines in this location. The facing crossover was finally installed during the remodeling of the station approaches in 1983, thus allowing terminating trains to directly access platform 2. The through lines were served by platforms 3 and 4. The lines continued through the back wall of the station and immediately crossed over Brook Street by way of a bowstring girder bridge with an 85-foot span. This extension eventually fell victim to Dr. Beecham's reshaping of Britain's railways. It was closed to passengers in March 1965, at the same time as the route via Otley to Leeds, and to all traffic at the beginning of 1966, reducing Ilkley to a terminus once more. The track alongside both platforms 3 and 4 remained in place for a time following closure as a through route, with platform 3 seeing the occasional peak time passenger use and platform 4 very occasionally engineering use as a stabling siding. The pedestrian subway leading from the main station concourse to platform 4 and the back entrance of the station on Railway Road was closed in 1983 owing to the deterioration of the glass roof above. Much of the glass in the main roof at this side of the station was removed at this stage, and platforms 3 and 4 were permanently closed and the track lifted. Goods traffic was catered for by a yard comprising 9 sidings and 3 through roads situated on the south-eastern side of the station, in an area now occupied by Tesco's supermarket and car park. A large stone-built shed and attached offices were situated on one of the through lines. A 5-ton hand-crank crane stood to the east of the shed. The yard closed for all freight except coal on the 1st of February 1965 and to all traffic on the 7th of August 1967. The last 2 wagons were removed on the 9th of August 1967, after which the yard siding stood derelict until removed in the mid-1970s. The original engine shed dating from the opening of the line was on the site, now occupied by the station car park. In a subsequent development, a 2-road engine shed and 2 coal sidings together with a 50-foot turntable were provided on the northern side of the approach lines and the original facility demolished. Local residents had complained to the railway owners about the black smoke in the station area. The new shed was some distance below the main running lines, and 2 reversals were required to access it. The Ilkley Brewery building was also provided with a single 475-foot long siding that was also served as a head shunt for access to the engine shed area. The shed itself closed in January 1959 with the introduction of DMU passenger services. In the late 1980s, the roofed area covering the western end of the station platforms was closed in and converted into a small supermarket. The line's been shortened by around 40 metres to make room for this alteration. The main station building was taken out of railway use and turned over to retail in May 1988. The area between platforms 3 and 4, the skips and through lines, were infilled during electrification work and is now a car park. The vehicle ramp leading up from Station Road passes through the area once occupied by the coal drops on the eastern side of Platform 4. The line was electrified at 25 kV AC in 1995 and was initially worked by 3 car Class 308 EMUs. The previous latticework footbridge constructed by Andrew Handyside & Co. in 1909 was demolished during electrification works and replaced by the present structure, which has solid sides to pedestrians from the overhead wires. Ilkley is notable in that it was the last British rail station to be lit by gas. The gas lights were extinguished for the last time on the 8th of May 1988. On the 1st of November 2001, a major refurbishment of the station cost around £625,000. This new upgrade included the construction of a brand new station building with a ticket office, a heated waiting room and new shelters, also providing space for passengers to await trains. Also added were new customer information screens, a comprehensive CCTV system, an improved PA system, and new gates at the entrance of the station. In regards to services from the station, during Monday to Saturday, daytime services run to and from Leeds twice per hour, and hourly to Bradford, half hourly at peak times. In the evenings and all day on Sundays, services are hourly to, from Leeds and Bradford Foster Square. Sunday services to Bradford were increased to hourly in December 2017 after new Northern Rail franchise operator Arriva Rail North took over in April 2016. So that completes our first look at the station on the Wharfedale Line, which is Ilkley. And obviously we will be moving on to Ben Ridding and possibly Berlin Wharfedale in the same video. We'll see how much information I will find on either station, as I don't want the videos to be too long. So if you like this, what is going to be a series, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please feel free to offer any nice comments below. And I will see you in the next video, which will be Ben Ridding with possibly Burley in Wharfedale. Thank you for listening.